Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today I am just going to be showing you guys how I do my marble style encapsulated nails. Basically it is the actual design. We're going to be using it with acrylic, or we're going to be making the design with acrylic. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, hit the post notification bell button, you guys, so you guys are notified every time I upload. So for the middle finger, I'm going to just do a quick ombre look so you guys could actually see how I do a glitter fade with basically the color of your choice and the glitter of your choice. So we're going to be doing the cover pink that I mixed up myself, and it's already on there. You basically do it 3/4 of the way up, just like if you were doing an ombre. So yeah, but anyway, we're gonna do the glitter last because it does get messy. So with the marbling, you just want to take two of your colors that you want to do, and you take the brush, you pick up the white first, because if you were to take the color, it's a lot darker of a pigment and it won't really marbleize properly. So it's always better to grab the white and then the color of your choice and swirl it around the best you can onto the nails. These nails are already prepped. As you guys can see, I did the pinky and the thumb. I just chose to do a cover pink on that. So if you guys noticed, these are basically the nails that I did on my mom's live about a week ago, I believe. I don't know if it was exactly a week ago, but it was about a week ago. So her hand has been done, the other one, and I haven't had time to do this hand, so we are doing it in this video, and you guys could actually see me do it, because I think I was having an issue with my live when you guys were watching it, because it was raining that day and it was affecting, I think, the live. You guys were saying like I was going in and out, so sorry about that. But yeah, so I did decide to film this video for you guys so you guys can have a better look at how I did the nails. And this video is actually in real time, so this is like the exact time I take. This is how or the pace that I take when I actually work on someone. So I take a little bit of one color, two at a time. Sometimes I do both, where I'll dip it in the white and then the color of my choice, or sometimes depending on the look of the nail, I just swirl it around to, you know, what I think looks good. So that's the best way I could explain it. Sometimes it may look bad and you can say like, oh well, this part right here needs a little bit more white, so then you just grab some more white. So I'm gonna dip my brush into the white first, and then, like I said, into the color of your choice, and you want to place it on the nail and try to kind of marbleize it on the nail, and it gives you this beautiful swirl effect. So yeah, that's basically how I do that. I'm also going to be adding glitter onto these, so you guys can see how I do that. The glitter I do last because it is a little bit messy and we don't want to ruin all the other nails. So my mom's other hand that I did, her pointer fell off, so we are going to be repairing that one. We already added the tip because all the tips are on, so we are going to be adding the tip. And if you guys didn't catch that live, if you want to, you can go back into last week's videos, I think, and it should be on there. But yeah, so this milky white, basically I made it myself. If you guys want to know how to make it, it's basically 1 part white, 2 parts clear. That's literally how I do that. And yeah, so we're just adding some white around that area right there because it seemed like there was too much white going on and not enough pink. And then you're gonna see me do it again. So remember, pick up the white first and then the pink, place it on top of the nail. I'm kind of like pushing it back to get it closer to the cuticle. Make sure that the nail's filling up nicely. Go back into the white, a little bit of the pink, and place it on the nail and start swirling that around as well. And looking at those two, then you start noticing like where you want some more pink, where you want some more white. So as you can see, like I said, I dipped a little bit of my brush into the pink, and I'm placing what looks like more pink. So now we're picking up more white, and we are just swirling that around again. So it looks harder than it seems. Well, and it's, for some people it may look easier, but to me it's not that hard. When I first learned how to do it, I think the first time I did it, it seemed a little bit difficult, and then this after the second time I was like, okay, this is not that hard, because it doesn't have to be perfect, you guys, but it has to look good. It has to look decent at least. You guys, if you need to, you can look at, you know, a picture of marble. Obviously there's no actual marble that looks pink, but you know, you can make it look similar to what a marble should look like. So that's my best advice. Look at a picture of marble if you have to. It does help a bit, but in my mind I already kind of know what marble is supposed to look like. And if it doesn't look like marble to you guys, sorry, but this is the look that I liked. I think it looks like marble. If you guys don't think so, then sorry, but I think it's, you know, it looks like a nice marble to me in my eyes. So yeah. So also guys, we are going to be adding gold flakes to these nails. I also am going to be showing you guys, like I said, for the other hand, the middle finger, and basically how I apply the glitter for the fade. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and grab my clear. I'm gonna be using this Koopa clear, and I'm gonna be using it kind of like if it were glue in a sense, so it gets sticky so that the surface of the nail, because they're already dry after the application of the swirling of, sorry, that was a notification, but after applying the swirliness in the marble, it does dry out. So let's add a little bit of the glitter first, and we're gonna be using the clear for kind of like a glue for the gold foil. So I'm taking my little mixture of pink here, pink glitter and some hollow glitter, and I'm just swirling that around to make it kind of look, to kind of coexist with these marble nails. So I'm kind of going at a like little bit of an angle with the look. So I'm taking some of the glitter at an angle, and I'm kind of like just spreading it out sideways and making sure it looks like it's gonna look good when it's all set and done, and obviously when it's encapsulated. So yeah, doing this on all the marble nails. And like I said, this is why we save this part for last. If you guys do nails, you guys know that if you were to do this part right one after the other and you're over there doing marble, there was going to be glitter in your marble underneath, and it was not going to look good because it was going to be all under there, and it was just going to look discombobulated. So that's why it's best to save all your glitter work for last. Yeah, this glitter is so pretty. You guys can really mix up your own glitter acrylics at home. Just got to be a little creative. It's okay if it doesn't look good, but you get to play around with it, then you get better at it. Okay, so we're doing the middle one, and we're just adding a little bead up underneath the cuticle, and we're placing it and kind of like spreading it out, making sure it's not touching the skin though. And we're gonna fade it down. And you also kind of want to play around with your fade too. So fading that down, and too much glitter went down, so I'm kind of taking it from the sides. Glitter to me, like fallen glitter, ombre glitter, looks always better when there's like more fallen down in the middle parts. So yeah, so we added a little bit more there because it looked like it wasn't enough. But that looks pretty good. Also, I'm making sure to clean up around the cuticle so that the glitter just isn't just stuck all around the skin right there either. So the brush really does help kind of clean it up around there. And the glitter ombre is obviously supposed to get encapsulated too, so we can protect the glitter design when we go to file it as well. So this is looking pretty good. Just making sure if there's too much glitter at the end, we're brushing it off. Okay, so now we're gonna do the gold foil. So now we're gonna dip into the well, actually right now I'm like breaking it apart a little bit, but we're going to be dipping our brush into the clear and using that, like I said, as a sticky kind of glue. So we're just going to spread a little bit of the clear onto each nail for stickiness purposes. And here I'm just breaking it up a little bit so that I have it ready before I actually apply the acrylic, the little bit of acrylic that I'm spreading on it, so that it doesn't dry out as soon as I'm over here doing this, because that would be a waste of time. So now we can go ahead and just, like I said, add a little thin layer, very thin, just enough to make it wet and sticky, picking up the little pieces of the gold foil and placing it to my liking, which I'm just going to place them exactly like the other ones. I'm just going to place them sideways, just like that. And I think this was a little bit too big of a piece, so I kind of broke it apart while it was on the nail, because they do break apart really easily. So you could actually take your brush and just spread them apart, and it basically cuts it. And we're gonna place them, it's kind of like we're placing it on top of the glitter so that it has a lot of dimension. And we're doing the same thing on this hand right here. This pink cover is so pretty. I'm so in love with it, and I think it went really great with her designs. Same concept here, guys. We're just adding the gold foil, breaking it apart if it's too big, and we're just doing this pretty, I guess, diagonally, like really sideways angled with the glitter. The brush, you guys, that I did use, the one that I'm still using right now to place the gold foil, the brush for my acrylic is a number 20. In case anybody's wondering, that is one of the number one questions I get asked all the time. I did get it at my local nail supply store, you guys, so I really don't have a link for it, unfortunately. But I do love this brush and the number. I feel like I could do a lot with this brush. This little tweezer is really helpful as well though. So I was using my brush at first, but this tweezer also really does help with picking up the little pieces of my choice that I want to actually place on there. It makes it super easy. But I also don't mind using the brush. So whatever you could do, or whatever feels more comfortable to you guys is what you should do. Okay, so now for the very last part, I am just gonna go ahead and encapsulate the nails, and it's super easy to encapsulate, you guys. You just go ahead, I'm just refilling my little dapping dish with some Coupa monomer, and I thought it was gonna be easier to put in that little dropper bottle, but it wasn't, so yeah. So anyway, we're just picking up the bead of clear and putting it on top of the nail. And I like to do encapsulated nails like this, where I start kind of like in the cuticle area, like underneath that area, and just let it spread down. Easiest way for me. Sometimes I am gonna need more, so it's okay to add more with you needing it. If you don't, then yeah. Some people I've noticed, they're just like, well, I like to do one ball methods, and they just don't properly cover the whole nail, or they don't have a good structure. So always remember that it's not just like about the one ball, the two ball, the three ball method. It's about actually having the proper structure to the nail. Like this one would need a little bit more on the end, only because there's the chunky glitter makes it a little bit thicker, and there's already acrylic on the chunky glitter. So on this nail right here, obviously you want to start, like I said, encapsulating it from underneath the cuticle and dropping or spreading it down, feathering it down. But you're also going to need to add acrylic on the free edge, because it's going to be super thin in that area. So that is really important. Don't forget to make sure you check your free edge. So that's what I'm doing. I'm adding it right there on my free edge, patting it down, and then feathering it down. And we're going to do the same here. Pick up the bead, dry it out on the napkin, place it underneath the cuticle area, and let it flow and fall down. And take your brush, start patting it to the sides and feather it down. And that is literally how I do that. And don't forget to add acrylic onto the free edge of the nail, which is the bottom of the nail for my view. And that is pretty much it, you guys. That's how I do my marble nails. That's how I encapsulate them. Basically, it's super easy. So I hope this video helped a lot of beginners or anybody that was wondering how to do a marble nail. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I will show you guys what her nails look like when I did the live after, because I didn't take the picture after. I did these nails in the morning, and yeah, we've just been busy today. And I haven't took a picture of my mom's hand of this one, of the final product, but I do have a picture of the other one. So that's what you guys are going to be seeing. So yeah, guys, thank you again. And until next time, bye-bye.